Ever since Goku had first tapped into the godly powers of Super Saiyan God back in 2013's Battle of Gods film, the entire Dragon Ball fandom has been anxiously waiting for Vegeta to display the form in the anime. Sadly, Vegeta had skipped right over Super Saiyan God and went straight to Super Saiyan Blue in 2015's Fukkatsu no F. At the time, no one knew if Vegeta was capable of using the form after undoing godly training with Whis, or if he had simply no need for the form and just focused on attaining Super Saiyan Blue. However, several years later after the conception of Super Saiyan God, Vegeta fans around the world would rejoice as everyone's favorite Saiyan Prince had finally attained the transformation within the manga version of the Goku Black saga for Dragon Ball Super. Although we didn't use the transformation for the majority of the climactic duel against Black, Zamasu, and their fusion known as Merged Zamasu, the answer we all had been waiting for was finally answered when we all knew that Vegeta was finally capable of using Super Saiyan God. Keep in mind, the Dragon Ball Super manga travels down a different path from the Dragon Ball Super anime, and because of this, Vegeta's Super Saiyan God transformation has been a manga exclusive thus far. But recently, character designs for the upcoming Dragon Ball Super Broly movie revealed that Vegeta will be utilizing Super Saiyan God for the first time within the anime. While it is exciting to see Vegeta utilize the form in the anime for the first time in this upcoming film, there are plenty of reasons beneath the surface as to why Vegeta using Super Saiyan God will be important to the world of the Dragon Ball Super anime moving forward. A major reason as to why it's important for Vegeta to utilize Super Saiyan God is to fulfill a promise made to the fans from all the way back in Battle of Gods. At the end of the film, after helping Goku obtain Super Saiyan God in order to face off against the God of Destruction Beerus, Vegeta states that he wishes to become the next person who transforms into a Super Saiyan God, which Goku agrees to. Yeah, you could say that this promise was fulfilled in Fukkatsu no F when Vegeta became a Super Saiyan Blue alongside Goku, but I personally think it's more fitting that the official promise was Vegeta becoming Super Saiyan God rather than Blue, and that it was fulfilled for all the Vegeta fans out there who have been waiting for this moment in the anime for 5.5 years. Another reason why Vegeta obtaining Super Saiyan God in this film will be important is due to his potential involvement with Broly in the upcoming film. For all of us that remember Broly the legendary Super Saiyan, Broly's main reason for hating Goku was because of him simply crying next to him as the two were infants. But now that we're finally getting a canonical representation of Broly, I would much prefer if Broly's backstory focused on him pointing his hatred towards Vegeta and his family for attempting to murder him as a baby, if this movie wishes to keep that subplot from the original film. It would make much more sense for Vegeta to be the target of Broly's hatred because of King Vegeta attempting to murder Broly as a child, and I talk about this in a previous video, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But so far from what we've seen in trailers, Broly seems to be attacking Vegeta before Goku, further proving the concept of him initially hating Vegeta more than Goku. How does Super Saiyan God Vegeta factor into Broly's hatred for Vegeta? It doesn't directly, but with Vegeta being the main focus of the fight against Broly, we can see a smooth progression of all of his transformations similar to what Goku did against Jiren during the Tournament of Power. With Super Saiyan God being one of Vegeta's transformations in this film that he displays against Broly, he could potentially incorporate a tactic that he invented within the Dragon Ball Super manga. After transforming into a Super Saiyan God against Goku Black, we see Vegeta use both Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue to his advantage when confronting Black in combat. In the manga, Super Saiyan Blue is a form that consumes a lot of stamina when opposed to its anime counterpart, causing it to be a lot slower than Super Saiyan God. Using Super Saiyan Blue's strength to strike Goku Black and then quickly reverting back into Super Saiyan God in order to conserve stamina and increase speed is a tactic that we first see utilized by Vegeta within the manga. The concept of this tactic was cool enough that Goku even decided to use it within the anime when facing off against Dispo alongside Hit. If Vegeta were to utilize the Super Saiyan Blue to Super Saiyan God tactic against Broly in the film, it would make for some interesting action sequences. Typically in the past, the only way to defeat or even stand up against Broly was to overpower him in some capacity. However, if Vegeta were to use his brain against Broly and utilize this tactic, it would not only make a beautiful action sequence, but would include another layer to Vegeta's fighting style outside of pure strength. Finally, I have one last reason why Super Saiyan God Vegeta's inclusion is important for this film, and it's due to the fact that prior to this film, Vegeta in this transformation was a manga exclusive like I've said earlier. If we're seeing a form that was only available within the Dragon Ball Super manga make its way into the anime, there's only more possibility that another manga exclusive form could appear towards the end of this film. Completed Super Saiyan Blue is a form that I would love to see Goku obtain towards the end of this film in his climactic duel against Broly, and from what we've seen in the final shots of the recent trailer, he could potentially be using the form as there is no aura around him when we see him. I would argue that he isn't powered up all the way since that's why we don't see the aura, but if he's facing an attack by Broly head on, why wouldn't he be powered up? Both Super Saiyan God Vegeta and completed Super Saiyan Blue Goku appeared in the manga variation of the Goku Black saga, so it would fit quite nice if the two were to make their anime debut within the same film. I talk about the idea of incorporating CSSJB into this film a bit more in a previous video, but I just believe that including this form would be a proper send-off for the blue lineage of forms, so when a new Dragon Ball series returns, we can move on to a new set of transformations, or move back into the realm of Ultra Instinct. But that's mainly all my thoughts on why Vegeta using Super Saiyan God in the upcoming Dragon Ball Super Broly film could be very important to the franchise moving forward. Do you agree with all my 3 points? If not, let me know what you think otherwise in the comments down below. I would love to hear if you are excited about Super Saiyan God Vegeta's inclusion or not. Thank you all so very much for watching. This video is sorta meant to be a continuation of both my How to Fix Broly and Will Goku Obtain Super Saiyan Blue Evolution videos, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you haven't seen those videos, go check them out, because I mentioned them earlier in this video. I'll leave links to them down in the description below. If you wish to see this channel grow and prosper, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. I'll make sure to see each and every one of you in my next video. See you guys all there.